You know, Wilson, we have done a lot of speakers on this channel. Lots of cool ones, man. Lots of Bluetooth speakers, just so we can show you guys that they actually exist. I don't really review things here. I just showcase them and show you that they actually exist. But they all seem to kind of, it's a speaker. It's going to do the same thing, but they all kind of have their own special flair. But today, I got something special for you, man. This sucker's heavy. All right, yeah, I got something special for you, man. A customizable panel on a Bluetooth speaker. It's not a portable speaker. This the joint you just set in your house, on the table, like on the corner of the shelf or something like that. Let's get into it, man. It's got a customizable front panel. It's made by a company called Rubyoung. All right, and it's, dude, let's just get it open, man. The weight itself just tells me that it's gonna be good. I ain't never picked up nothing heavy that wasn't good. Hey, for those of y'all who like a thick, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm just being nasty now. All right, I got some instructions or something there. Let me get this out of the way. Man, oh, hold up, man. I gotta, give me a moment. All right, boss, this is a whole lot of speaker right here, man. It's not even that big. It's just got that weight to it. Ooh, man, I ain't smelled that in a long time. Yeah, that's that smell. Y'all know what that smell is. New stuff. Hashtag new stuff in the comments section if you're ready to get into this spectacular Bluetooth speaker. All right, they give you a really premium unboxing experience, which is something I can definitely appreciate because this speaker is not cheap, okay? It's not cheap and it is of high quality. Man, I can just feel the quality. Dude, look at this. Oh man. Okay, so I got the white one. It's got the handle right there, so you can, move it around the house if you need to, but it just kind of almost looks like a briefcase. Once again, this custom panel right here, this is the one I chose. You can actually get your own photo put on this. If you just want a big photo of yourself and your dog, like, I probably should have got, you can get that put here. It's a custom panel. I was thinking about my dog and the animal, you whatever. It's a custom panel that you can just pull off and lay down, and there you see it. There are your dynamic range speakers right there, or your drivers, and then you got your dome tweeters right there. Oh man, oh, that is classic, man. That's classic stereo supremacy right there. It's leather wrapped. Can I keep that off? Okay, you guys saw this, right? I just want to keep this off for just a second. It's wrapped in leather, but if you look at the top on the corners, it's got brass. It's got these brass corners all throughout. That way it protects that leather just in case you bump it up against something. It's got brass buckles where that leather strap is. Let me pull up that strap so you can see that does have some mobility there. Now, if we flip it over to the backside, you're gonna see some stuff here. It's not a whole lot of interfacing that goes on here. You got your analog out, and then you got your aux in, and then you got an optical in. That way you're gonna be getting some high quality sound. Like I really haven't heard much better than an optical. And then you got your on and off button right there. Mine is on, off. Input 120 watts. This thing is gonna be drawing some power so it can put out that thumpity thump thump. Now on the front, you're gonna see a 3-mode switch here, which is gonna give you outdoor mode, hi-fi mode, and ambient mode. I cannot wait to see what these three sound like and how they differ from each other. There's your pairing button right there. It is a click button. You've got your aux button, Bluetooth button, optical button to select which way you wanna listen to your jams. And then you have a power button right here. And then you have your volume knob, straight up old school volume knob right there. I'm loving the retro look of this thing. Now, as I said before, this is a customizable panel. I want to keep reiterating that because they do come in different colors, and with that color comes a different panel, but you have the option to get separate panels or customize your panel, which I think is super cool because you can just opt it to, or customize it to accentuate your decor or just, whatever you want to do. I think that's a cool thing, man. And I'm really, really loving the retro style here, man. It's such a classy speaker to add to your environment, but I just hope it sounds as good as it looks. So let's go ahead and plug this thing up and see how it's gonna sound. Man, you see the smile on my face? I like this speaker. There's a lot of reasons why I like it. You already know I love the way it looks and everything. I love the stylish effect it has on the room. It looks good in this room, man. I got the grill on there. But I like the sound because I've been sampling so many not outdoor speakers, but portable Bluetooth speakers made by JBL, LG, Soundcore, Sony, they're almost like party speakers, right? They all come by default tuned to be bass heavy, just bloated with bass. Not necessarily in a bad way, but come on man, they are overly bassy. I heard this for the very first time and my eyes were like, hey, where's the bass? This is shocking. I ain't saying it ain't got no bass. I will get to that in a second. But what I'm saying is it is not bloated bass. It has the perfect amount of sound. It is, oh man, you just heard it. It sounds fantastic. I have it in hi-fi mode right now. I don't have an optical cable to hook it up to or anything like that to, do any detailed sampling. Like I said, this ain't even a review. This is a showcase, man. I'm just showing you that this stuff exists. But I just wanted to tell you how impressed I am that it's not an overly bloated bass speaker. So if you're into like the heavy duty ADM and the super bassy music, this might not even be the speaker for you. This is probably more on the audiophile level because it sits right there in the corner of your room looking all sexy, and it just provides a nice full of room-filling music sound to your room and that clean aesthetic. Let's go over here. I'm gonna take my phone because we're gonna sample some music in a second, but I wanted to kind of just run through the three modes that it has. So I will start this track over. Oh, by the way, when I sample my Bluetooth speakers out on my patio where my pool is, I usually have a lavalier right there, which is about 4 or 5 feet away from the speaker, and I always got one on my shirt. So you're getting the sound from these two lavalier mics. So it's not like the best representation, but you get a good idea. But I'm gonna run through the cycles of the outdoor mode and the ambient mode and the hi-fi mode. Right now, we are currently in hi-fi mode. So I'll play this song. You know what, let's go to another song. Let's go to Body Bounce. Here we go. This is hi-fi mode. Outdoor. Back to hi-fi. Ambient. Okay, I'm gonna pause this, put it back into hi-fi. I hope you notice when you go into outdoor mode, it seems to broaden the soundstage just a little bit more. It seems to just project the music to more area or more surface area. I don't know what magic wizardry they got going on in there, but that's what it seems to do. And then when you go from hi-fi mode to ambient mode, it just takes the edge off. The highs in here are really good. They're nice and bright, but they're not so sharp to where, it's gonna give you a headache or like ear fatigue after listening for a few minutes. But what it seems to do is warm up the music a little bit more. The ambient sound, the ambient mode, it just kind of warms up the music a little bit more and just takes the edge off of it and makes it a more comfortable, soothing sound to listen to. So if you don't have it up so loud like I just did, which was not even all the way, man, how loud was that? Let me see. Man, that's like, it's like 2 clicks up. Oh, we'll get to the volume in just a second. But yeah, it just kind of takes the edge off. So I like the 3 different modes. Once you set this thing somewhere, you're probably not gonna move it much, but I'll bet you toggle between hi-fi and ambient mode, depending on whether you got company or not. Now, taking this thing outside, you can do that. I don't think it has like an IP rating or anything like that, so keep it away from the water. But if you're on a patio where it's dry, this thing is gonna sound real good. Now, to the volume, it has a traditional volume knob. So you just turn that sucker all the way up like I did and then crank it backwards about a 1/4 turn. That way you can control the volume from your phone and you're still getting full potential out of this speaker. Or you can just kind of crank up the volume knob on this thing halfway and you can control the volume from there too. That way you got a little bit more playroom in your volume selector on your phone. But the sound of this thing is just, oh man, let me just give you some more music, man, and we'll just ride out the video. We'll go back to, let's go to Pablo 4. Yeah, all right, let me hit that. It's got a long intro. You're gonna hear this bass. The bass is present. It's just not too much. That thump. Make you want to shake your booty a little bit. Hear that guitar? Oh, let's get some vocals going. Man. All right, man. All right. I could just do this all day, just staying here jamming and going through tracks. But the truth is, it's an excellent speaker. I mean, look at the aesthetics. I'm taking the grill off and it still looks good on this shelf. I don't know which one I'm gonna do, whether grill on or off. Do I go naked or put some clothes on? That's the option here. But at the end of the day, this thing now has a permanent home in my studio. I took the old speaker I had down from here, which was just kind of a rinky-dink speaker. But I really like this one. This one looks great in the room. And when I want to jam a little bit, it's here. All you got to do is just press the power button and it turns on and immediately connects to Bluetooth. It remembers your phone and everything. And I don't even know what else to say about it, man. This is a good one. This is a good one right here. I really like it when I get to check out something a little bit different, but still on the high-end spectrum of things. And it just, you know, you feel like you got what you paid for, or you got something good. The quality's here, the sound quality's here. Hey man, what else could I say? I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is how to get my jam on. And this one right here, it jams though. Now y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.